Do I talk?
Yeah. So welcome to the Dead Shift Chronicles. Stop. The spooky, sweary. You're not making this easy at all. Shit show. It's a shit show of a podcast where the ghosts are chatty. Maybe. Sometimes the host is tired. I am. Are you?
I sure
Yeah,
am.
you're
That's
tired.
for sure.
Nothing is safe here. Not even our sanity.
Absolutely nothing.
Anyways. So today I have a guest. And his name is Josh. And he's a very dear friend of mine.
Hello.
You better be a friend of mine. But
Please.
I wanted someone local to the area who I know knows paranormal stuff. You work at a freaking haunted attraction during spooky season, so... And I know you wanted to be on it and talk with me.
Ghost Lake, baby.
But I know you have stories. We've talked about shit. So I wanted to pull you on and see what we can talk about. This is Northeast Ohio, so there's different shit here versus further down. And you've been here most of your life, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I've been here since I was 13 years old. Well, I was actually here, born and raised. Then I left Ohio when I was 6, went out to PA, and then I came back when I was 13. So.
And you never left?
Never left.
So what do you do at Ghost Lake? Like, who do you dress up? Are you dress up like character? Is it like...
Yeah, so this year I was the manager of one of the houses that we have. My character's name was Dr. Bud this year, but the last 4 years prior to that, Dr. Bud.
Did you come up with that?
Yeah,
Did you come up with that on your own?
No, it gets even better.
Okay, tell me.
But the last 4 years I was a scare actor, and my manager, she ran the Blood Moon Meat Market, and her character's name was Annie Dickledoo. Now, if you take that and you say it slowly, I think you can kind of put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
So I wanted a name, Bud. So my name with her house was Bud Dickledoo. So I kind of just went off with the Bud name and just created a whole character with the house that I ran this year. Yeah.
How did you look? Like, what was your aesthetic?
So this year I was all in scrubs, bloodied up, and I had a lab coat. Like I was the doctor, you know?
Okay, yeah.
And in my house, we had failed science experiments, okay? So they would go in and they would see all Dr. Bud's failed science experiments. It's a good time. And yeah, that's just kind of how I ran off with it. House was full of fog.
So where do they do Ghost Lake at? I know it's like a haunted area on its own.
It is, that it is. So we do Ghost Lake down at Coney Lake Park, or as most people would know it, at the Hotel Coney. Now, the Hotel Coney was also founded in 1892. For a while there, they built the hotel. They would have like balls there. They have dinner shows. They would have it all.
Events and stuff.
Yes. It actually has caught on fire before.
Shit.
This little boy was drowned in the lake. So funny story about that little boy. So me and my roommate.
Funny story?
Not a funny story. Sad story, but funny. Creepy.
Okay,
this
creepy,
is
yeah.
This is your podcast.
Yeah.
Creepy. But me and my roommate, we are both managers at Ghost Lake. And anyways, he's actually a ghost hunter, you could say.
Okay.
He does do paranormal videos, like, and all that fun jazz. So at the end, if you want me to throw out their name, I can. We'll talk about that later.
I mean, if they're fine with it, I'm fine with that.
I think we did talk about it.
We love ghost hunters. Okay.
Yes. He's gone to the Lake Erie Historical Society, Hotel Conneaut. He's done a crap ton of paranormal videos, and what are they called? Like where you go and you record it. Ghost hunts. That's what I'm looking for.
You literally said a ton of paranormal videos where they go and record it. Yeah. And
ghost hunts. Yes. Yep. So he has done and gone through all that. But off topic, me and him, we manage at, like I said, at Ghost Lake, and he actually has this spirit connected to him.
Like an attachment?
An attachment. That little boy's name, he's 8 years old. His name is Atlas. Atlas, I think. And one night we were sitting at the kitchen table at my house, And we turn on our spirit box that we have, and the little boy kind of explains to us what happened to him. He saw something he wasn't supposed to see.
Oh, at the hotel?
At the hotel, he saw something he wasn't supposed to see, and he got murdered.
So he didn't drown on his own, account.
He got thrown into the lake.
That's sad.
Very scary. Yeah. So that's kind of like about Hotel Kanya, but I will say, like, the Hotel Kanya, if anybody knows anything about it, it was known for its Blue Street coaster. That Blue Street coaster, if you went on it, that thing,
Like a roller
you
coaster?
thought, like a roller
They
coaster.
had,
You thought you was gonna die on that thing.
so I've never been there. They have, it's like a theme park there?
So it used to be a theme park back in the day.
Okay.
Back in the day, there was water slides, there was the Blue Streak, there was like different kind of carny rides. Like one of their carousel that they have on the park was built way back when, and they have it kept it updated, whole 9 yards. It's really cool. I think if you're interested, I should definitely take you out there one day
Yeah, I'll
and
go.
show you around. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll go. That'd be cool.
But yeah, the Blue Streak actually got burnt down.
Oh. Like
Yeah.
on purpose, or somebody got mad?
No, it's a whole bunch of legal limbo.
Oh, okay.
Or accusations, a bunch of accusations.
Okay,
I've
so
heard.
there's drama with it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So aside from the where you work, have you always kind of been interested in the paranormal? Is that kind of what led you to the whole wanting to scare people?
Honestly, yeah, I've actually really been interested in the paranormal realm.
Phone and he couldn't get it to turn off. He didn't know where it was at, and it was loud, and he couldn't.
Yeah.
So where were we at?
I think we were just finishing up with the hotel thing.
Okay, so what kind of got you into wanting to scare people? What was your pull to the paranormal?
So, to be honest with you, the scare thing wasn't for me at first. My friend dragged me out there and was like, come on, let's go do it. And I was like, me? Go scare people? But I went anyways. And I had the time of my life doing that. It was so much fun. And like I said, with my roommate, he is getting me more into the paranormal things.
Mhm.
And it's actually really, really cool how the paranormal realm works. And that's kind of what piques my interest.
Like the veil between the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like playing with Ouija boards,
No,
playing with
no,
spirit boxes.
No, friend. We don't do that.
No.
And not me. No. Mm-mm. You keep it. Keep it over there.
I got you.
No, we don't do that. That's a white people stuff. No. Anyway.
No.
Now I like equipment. I like spirit boxes. I'm still a little skeptical of the apps and stuff. Love tarot cards. I love trying to communicate. I like doing EVPs and the SS method. I like stuff like that during investigations. Like to meditate and try to really connect.
Yes.
And stuff like that. So, I mean, I get it. I like stuff like that. There's some things I don't mess with.
And Lego Ouija board.
Yeah. No thanks. Well, my first episode, I literally had a story where somebody was followed by one. So no, thank you.
We love that. I'm into that.
Well, you have questionable decisions.
Block that.
No, I'm keeping it. No, I'm just kidding. So do you have any experiences or places that have just freaked you out so much,
Yes.
you won't go back there?
I want to go back there again, but it freaked me out. I went to the Madison Seminary out in Madison, Ohio. Okay.
Have a picture. I have a picture. I'll have to send it to you. I'm going to do it in another episode.
No, it's a picture you showed me.
Yes, I did show you.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to put that in my one of my next episodes. I want to do one on the Madison Seminary so I could show my picture.
Yes, you should. Honestly, the Madison Seminary has so much history behind it as well. I think once you start talking about the Medicine Seminary and you deep dive into that, you're going to find things out you're not gonna wanna know.
My party.
It's very creepy.
I got pages.
Very
Yeah.
creepy.
Yeah. I mean, it's sad. To talk about it, it's interesting, like the history behind it, but it is very sad. Like there's a lot of
Yes.
hurt and loss and murder and mystery.
The energy in there when you walk into that place is just so
It's different in
so
different
real.
parts.
Yes.
First, I feel like it depends on who you go with, you know, versus the time that you go to. Because
Yeah.
we went for a trick or treat thing with the kids, and it was fun. It was great. I mean, you still have like this eerie sense, you know, like a little bit unsettling, but not how it is when you do the flashlight tours when you're alone and it's like isolated, like
Yes.
not very many people. So it really just depends. I feel like it feeds off of people.
Right, right. I agree with that statement. And funny story that you brought up with the flashlight tours. So I was actually there doing a flashlight tour with some friends, and I was down in the basement, and I thought my buddy was standing behind me because out of the corner of my eye, I just see this really tall white like figure behind me. So I turn around and nobody was there. It got really cold. I just felt like this like presence go over me that did not want me in that basement. So I went back and I ran over to my friends and I said, "Weren't you just like standing behind me?" And he goes, "No, we've been standing way over here for like 5 minutes now." So that gave me the heebie jeebies and I just kind of,
When you go into, like, you know, when you go into the basement, you know where the laundry room is? Like all the way in the back?
yes,
So I went there with my mom the first time I ever went there. And we went back there and I went to go into a room and I got like halfway through the door and something growled in my face. My mom heard it, but like I felt like the breath. Like you know when
really,
someone's talking to you or like very angry and they're just yelling at you and you could feel the heat from their breath. It was like that.
yes.
But it wasn't like heat, it was like cold. But it was like I felt it. And I literally didn't even go into the room. I like
You know, speaking of which, and
heard.
down in the basement, that's kind of where I saw that figure
Yeah, and that like the whole open area that's towards the back.
towards the back.
Yeah. It's not. And then
Not welcoming.
there was an episode. Who did it? Project Fear did an episode, and I think it was during, maybe it was during Destination Fear, but Chelsea slept in that room, and there was like a whole figure that went across the window, like a
Really?
whole shadow figure. They caught it on camera. That was pretty cool. I was like, I've been in there. I got scared.
Right. Yeah.
Because like
It's
right,
not.
like on your way down there, you pass that room where supposedly that girl is buried.
Mhm.
So it's like as soon as you get down that hall, anyways, it literally all the energy shifts.
Yes,
It's
for sure.
it's eerie. Even talking about it kind of give me the creeps. Like
Giving you like the
yeah,
heebie-jeebies?
like an
Yes.
air on my shoulder, and it was me, but it scared me.
That's so great.
So
I
aside
love it.
from Madison Seminary, what are some other places that you heard things growing up, like in like Northeast Ohio, things that creeped you out, things you investigated or experienced, like places that you've just heard a lot?
So I know you mentioned this in your other video once before, but, the Crybaby Bridge, I wanna say, like, it's, like, Paynesville area.
Is it that close?
I wanna say it's in Paynesville.
Wow.
Yeah. It's not accessible anymore.
Really?
I've tried to access it multiple times. I tried doing it on foot, got into the woods, heard this man scream.
A person screamed at you,
Yeah.
not a
But
ghost.
I was, like, 19 years old. I did not wanna go to jail for trespassing, so I booked it.
Yeah. Is
I
it
left the
like
girl, I left the guy, I was
you
gone.
just ran, just took off?
Gone, yes.
If somebody would have yelled at me, whether it was paranormal or not, I probably would have booked it too. I'm not staying around to see who's mad or yelling.
Girl, I'm too pretty to die. I am way too pretty to die.
Yeah,
Mm-mm.
no, I feel it.
Nope.
It's like when that like fight or flight kicks in, you've been around
I'm
me.
flying.
Yeah, I'm tripping a bitch.
We need
Listen.
we need to talk about our job. How creepy that place was. Oh my god.
So we worked at a psych hospital. Ugh.
That was a bundle of joy.
Yeah.
Ew.
Ugh. Ew. Some weird things would happen. People's charts who haven't been alive for some time would just show up, just shit. Just weird. Weird, like creepy little hospital shit. Aside from that, I know there's
Do
other.
you remember when we were sitting there one night and I was playing with the app on my phone and it was just going off, 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 like railroad, woman, screaming, dying, hospital, blood. I was like, what? No. It
And
was like 3 a.m.
the fact that we're literally on the other side of the railroad tracks.
Right.
And
In a hospital.
people get hit in those tracks a lot. Like
Yeah.
a lot. It's weird.
Mhm.
I mean, it's not. I mean, I guess it happens, but you know what I mean. It was weird that the app was just.
Everything either medical or about that railroad.
Yeah. That was freaky. That was weird.
Yeah. That was so creepy. So creepy. But you gotta love it.
No, you don't. That's why we don't work there anymore.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so aside from. Well, I mean, I have stories. Like nursing home stories.
Broadfield?
No. Wait, I can't say that, but. Schman. Yeah. Like, I worked at there's some really old places.
Yeah, when I worked with the MRDD home.
I thought I heard a kid crying. Scared me.
Spooky, scary.
Other places. What's other places?
The Ashtabula River Railroad Disaster.
How do you live in Ashtabula and you can't even say it, bruh?
What Ashtabula?
Ashtabula.
Ashtabula River Railroad Disaster. Do you know how many consonants there are in that? Is that the word? Any hoodle.
Okay, so the train disaster. I know a little bit about it. The train disaster. I've heard a little bit about it. I've went to the monument that is in Chestnut Grove Cemetery.
Okay.
That
Yep.
I had experiences there. It's actually very, very scary.
Yep.
So much so that I do not go there.
Me and my friends would go there at 3 a.m., witching hour, and we would put a blindfold over our eyes and we put the headphones on.
The SS method.
And I kid you, yes, so I kid you not. I'm sitting in the car with the headphones on and I'm talking, and somebody goes, mother, baby in the car. There was a pregnant woman in that car. I kid you not. My friend was pregnant at the time.
Scary.
Creepy.
Was it in like a creepy voice? Like, what happened after that?
It got like really, really like, you know how like the windows fog up?
Oh, yeah.
The windows really fogged up. It was hard to see like outside the thing. Like I got the chills. Like it was just not great.
Look, it got real steamy.
Real steamy, real quick.
Oh.
I actually got out and was standing next to this tombstone, and we used the apps again, but we used our phone on with the app. And as I'm standing there, there's 3 figures standing right next to me.
You saw them?
I saw them. The app saw them. Spooky. Got in the car and left. Because nope, not for me. Like I said, too pretty to die. I am way too pretty.
The first time I ever went there, I went with my mom and her cousin. And at the time, her cousin's husband and kid came along, and the kid was like a teenager. I'm in the back with him and my mom. They're like kind of making him and his dad were kind of like making fun of us, like wanting to go there and stuff. And I was just interested. But it got to the point where they were being extremely like disrespectful to like the spirits in general, like just mocking. And you know how people who don't really believe could just be like,
Yeah,
oh,
mock.
yeah.
Yeah.
So we pull up like into the middle of this, like it's probably close to 1 o'clock in the morning. We get to the middle of it, all the windows are down, and they cut the car off. And I'm already like really uncomfortable. And I'm in the middle. And they're like, oh, supposedly, you can hear people scream. You can hear a woman scream or babies cry. And like, they're like yelling out the window, like, we don't hear shit. Well, like, just taunting and taunting. And like,
Yeah.
by this point, I have my head between my legs and I'm like going into the floorboard because if I can get any lower, I'll be safe. Like, like I'm trying to get as small as possible. I guess they just kind of had enough because then all of a sudden it's like there was a huge scream and it sounded like a banshee, like you see in like movies and stuff. It was really loud, really ear piercing. You could feel it, like the vibrations from it. And they all just shut up. And my mom was like, see? So they're like rushing to like start the car, and I'm still like almost completely in the floor at this point because I'm fucking scared. the car
That is
the
crazy.
car doesn't want to start. And then they finally get the car to start. You hear like fucking a baby cry, and then they're just fucking gone. And I was like, I fucking told, like, I'm never doing this with you guys again, like
Yeah,
ever.
absolutely not. Don't disrespect the spirits. That's the first rule.
Yeah. My mom even was like, no, never again. Nothing like
Yeah,
that. Because
absolutely not.
I'm very sensitive. So I can pick up the energies very well. And spirits can get very, very loud. And I don't like being in situations like that where I'm like really uncomfortable. And I'm even telling you guys I'm uncomfortable to the point where I'm about to physically assault a minor. Get me the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Um, I know that there's a few other places that I've heard of. I went to the Edgewood Cemetery. That place is pretty creepy.
Yeah.
What about you? Like, what are some other places that you can think of?
Tinker's Hollow.
Ah, fuck that place.
Tinker's Hollow.
I went
So,
there. You can't get there anymore.
but you can't get there by car. You can get there by foot, but you can't get there by
No.
car.
If you're my friend and you're with me, we can't get there
No,
because the bitch is not getting out the car. All right.
come
So
on.
who was it? I had a friend. She and her cousin picked me up and they were telling me about this place. They're like, oh yeah, like you can go there. It's like a bridge, right? You drive down into this holler and it's like comes to like a bridge.
Down in the holler?
Yeah, holler.
Down in the holler.
First of all,
You sure you're not from North Carolina?
no, I'm not. I'm not from North Carolina. It is a holler, right? It's called Tinker's Holler.
Hollow.
Oh,
Let's go down to Tinker's Holler.
first of all, it's in a holler.
Down over yonder in the holler.
All right. Well, sometimes my accent comes out.
That is so funny.
Okay, so hollow. Anyways, but there's like a bridge, right? And they like block the access or something. Like there's a tree down or something. Like they put a tree down.
So to be honest, I haven't been there physically myself.
Really? You just heard about it?
My room, yes. So my roommate actually has gone there himself.
I went there and I left real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I tried. The car fucking turned off. It took a minute. It was scary.
Yeah. It's known to do that with when you're down there.
Yeah, because like in it, and then it's like covered in like trees. Like you could see the road, but it's like covered over. So, like, when you're driving
Okay.
into it, you're, like, in the thick of it. Like, really, really in it.
Gotcha,
And
gotcha.
we got down there, and do you remember Casey?
Yes.
So she was driving in front of us, and all of a sudden she was, like, there, and then her car was not there. We didn't know where her car went, and then our car stopped, and then, like, you just hear, like, chanting. It sounded like there was people, like, off into the distance, right? And I was like, "Fuck, what the fuck is that?" So then we see, like, this blue orb, and we thought it was Casey's, like, headlights, like, she was coming back, and our car died,
Yeah.
but it wasn't, it was just one light.
What the hell?
So I was like, "Turn the car back on." She's like, "I can't turn around." I said, "Go in reverse. Bitch, I'm not getting the fuck out of the car. Like,
Right.
nobody's coming. Nobody's behind us. Get in the fucking reverse. Like, fuck this shit. Okay? Back the fuck up." So she's like trying to get the car to start, trying to get the car to start. Finally gets the car to start on the third try and fucking like flooring it up this fucking dirt road. Okay? And it's not easy terrain either to navigate. We went into the ditch a few times, and we got all the way to the end,
My.
and the light is still coming, and we're like, "What the fuck is that?" And it's, like, starting to get, like, a darker bluish color before it, like, goes away, and then it's off to the side. So how does it go from, like, here, then it's to the side? And
Right.
I had no cell service, so I can't get a hold of Casey.
Oh my god.
And we're like, "What the fuck do we do?" So we just drove back all the way to the end of the road until we got cell service. And I'm like calling her, and it's like going to voicemail, going to voicemail. We're just sitting there, and finally her car comes. She's like, "Bro, I don't know what happened. I got into like a dip, and then the car just shut off. We couldn't get out."
That is so crazy.
And she's like, "We didn't have service. We just kept trying and trying and trying to get the car to start. And finally it did. And they were able to back out. But nah. I won't go back
That's
there.
creepy.
I literally, as soon as we pulled onto that road, like, I had a horrible feeling, like, in my gut. Like, do you have the history? Like, do you know, like, the history about it?
So back in December 16th of 1839, there was this guy named Celis Tinker. He ended up, from what I know, some kind of accident happened and he died
It was
there.
a wagon accident.
Yeah, the wagon accident. He died, and people reported seeing that green eyes or that green light, like chasing after them, and then the occasional go away
Yeah,
every
because
once in a
I
while.
had heard, like, he was a big, like, penny pincher. And so any kind of money that he earned or, like, had or kept, like, he saved it. And supposedly there was,
Yeah.
like, after he died, an unknown amount of treasure or whatever that was, like, hidden there that nobody ever found. Random bullshit and
Gotcha.
and, like, log
Yeah.
pauses and stuff like that.
Am I doing okay at this?
Yeah, no, you're fine. Like, that's really just kinda what I wanted was just somebody to tell me experiences or chit chat with me or, I don't know, talk about crazy shit that they've seen, like, videos and stuff, you know? So I don't think you're doing bad. I think you're doing fine.
I do have like a little info, like a little more info about Tinker's Hollow, but not too much.
Okay, give me the info.
Are you ready? So then also, like, I was researching a bunch of things about Tinker's Hollow as well. And a couple years after that, a guy named Burdick, Burdock, Birtle
Bart?
also had
Bert or
a
Bert?
Bart, Bert, Birtle also had an accident there with his carriage and things like that. And there is reports of in 2015 about this man, and when you're on the bridge, you can hear the sounds of the man and the horse walking on the bridge, like, in a carriage.
Like, you can actually hear it. Yeah, I think I read some stuff
Yeah,
about that too. I feel like that's so crazy that residual energy can do things like that. You know what I mean?
so crazy to me.
Especially when we don't see horses and carriages like that anymore. Like, unless you're in Amish country, you know what I mean? Like, you're not gonna hear that out there in the holler.
Over down yonder. Over down yonder in the cornfields.
I think that's why I get so interested in some of this stuff, because I know people, they're skeptics and stuff like that, but there's so much stuff that happens that's unexplainable, that's just extremely interesting. I know that there are a lot of times when you ask about the afterlife, you don't really get a clear
Specific
answer.
answers.
Right. Because I feel like it's just going to be an unanswered question. Like, that's going to be one of those questions where, like, even if we know, we don't really know until we get there.
Until we know.
Yeah.
For sure.
Which
For
fucking
sure.
sucks. Because, like, what if it sucks, bro?
Dude, I know. What if it's just like black?
What if there's no coffee?
What if it's black and dark, no coffee?
What if everybody has to wear pink?
Oh, okay. I could wear some pink,
Shut up.
but
No.
not all the time.
I mean, I'm sure it's not. But still.
I want it to be like a resort, a spa, a resort.
Of course you fucking do. You fucking bougie ass bitch.
Duh. Goodness.
Now, have you ever went, like, so you say your roommate does, like, ghost hunting and stuff like that. Is there things that you've seen or done, like, yourself that you just couldn't explain that still kind of mind boggles you?
Honestly, no, not too much. But I definitely like want to go on a ghost hunt with him. We have talked about it, but he runs like a whole like production type thing on it.
Normally.
Wherever people call him. So he's done it at Hotel Coney, Madison Seminary, Lake County Historical Center. He's gone 3 hours away, 4 hours away, 6 hours away. He goes everywhere.
Maybe you can talk him into coming on an episode with you.
I might already have.
Yeah.
He would be down for it. He was telling me he would be down for it. But yeah, he runs. If you ever want to look it up, go ahead and check out A Ghost in the Studio Productions. They have an Instagram page. They have a YouTube page. They're on TikTok. So yeah,
I mean, I would love to go on a ghost adventure.
I think it would be a lot of fun. I know I've
I
talked
do
to him
it
about it.
unprofessionally.
Now, see, he's got like all the gizmos and gadgets and things like that.
I did some things like growing up or whatever, but I wasn't really as educated on it, you know? So I feel like I'm more open to a lot of things. I'm more aware, like self-aware of kind of like the gifts that I have and like being in situations like that and
That's awesome.
like calming myself, I guess, because girl gets scared. I am a chicken shit, but I can't like get away from it.
Well, fun fact, I want to say Ohio is like one of the spookiest states that are in the United States. I feel like I've heard that somewhere.
I don't think they refer to Ohio as being crazy for no reason. I'm serious. Like, what the fuck is a frogman?
Yeah. I mean, listen, there was a thing called giant humans at one point.
Well, I was talking about my little half episode, I guess, Jugheads and stuff like that, like the whole like melon heads of Kirkland.
Oh my God. Yes. Yes.
I've heard other people say that there's like a people, and then there's the melon heads of Kirkland, like out like
Yeah.
Lake County.
Yeah.
And they were a science experiment gone wrong, and they killed it was like Dr. Crow or something like that. And they killed him, and like, what is that fucking disease? basically like water on the brain, like fluid on the brain, where that causes them to have like an enlarged head.
Oh, I'm not sure what it's called.
Neurocephalus or something like that. Anyways, but Star actually sent me info on it, so I'm gonna go into like a deep dive and talk about a little bit about it with her. I do want to
Yeah.
go on some little ghost trips, ghost investigations.
Yes, I think that would be a lot of fun.
You should come. We should go.
Just invite me.
You're so busy though. Well, I mean, it's down season now for Ghost Lake, so you're just at your restaurant job, right?
Yeah. Yep. Bartending away, girl.
Making that money. Yeah.
Trying to at least.
At least we're not.
But yes, talking about the melon heads, that's so funny that you brought up the melon heads. I was by their like property or whatever, and like you definitely get like a weird vibe off of it. Like the energy's definitely like
So
a
is
lot
there like
different.
actually like a physical plate, like a physical place where like people live? Because I thought it was like mysterious beings that are like running through the woods and shit. Because it says that they like always run in
No, it's
pairs
like
and like there's red eyes and like creepy screaming, wailing.
I want to
shit.
say from what I know is that they lived in Kirkland. I want to say they lived in Kirkland and like had houses and stuff like that. But I remember going like towards that area. I don't remember where it's at now, but like, feeling like that just bad energy in the air. And then also, I want to say we got run off the property. Like we
Trespassing?
pulled in.
No, we don't do that.
We don't do that. But yeah, that was so long ago. I can't remember like all the details and stuff now, but it definitely like it sparks up something in my brain that I did something like that. So
Weird.
weird.
So have you ever heard of like the dog man?
The dog man
Yeah,
in Ohio or just like in general?
in Ohio.
I have not heard about the dog man in Ohio, but I heard about the dog man on TikTok where he loved his dog and took off his face and put his dog's face on his face.
Well, that's not what I was talking about. I was talking about like
Oh, yeah.
an actual like dog man,
Man with dogs?
like a man dog creature.
Oh yeah, no, never heard of that. Never
Well,
heard of
no,
that.
I'm not going to look that up because I don't want.
Yeah, this man took his dog's face and sewed it onto himself. 6, 7. I'm just kidding.
Well, there was another one too. What was it? The grass man. I've heard a lot about that. Like sand squanches. Okay. The grass man.
The grass. So you're telling me there's a grass man, there's a dog man,
Frog
there's
man.
a frog
Yeah.
man.
There's a lot of mans.
No wonder why Ohio is the root of everybody's joke.
I said that.
Like my God.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of things. Weird spooky shit. But I feel like there's a lot of like where I live, there's a lot of soldiers and like a lot of military,
Okay.
like air, like in this, just in this general area, just because it's like an older part of Ashtabula, you know? So.
Well, and then you know the thing about the Ashtabula Harbor, how that was like a vital departure point for like slaveries back in the day to escape to Canada.
So funny story. The first week that I moved here, I had never been to like a Great Lake before.
Okay.
So my mom took us to Walnut Beach.
Okay, yep.
And that was the first beach that we went to. And we pulled in and there was a bunch of people on the beach and we're on the little walkway that goes down. And you know where like the restrooms and stuff are?
Yeah.
So I look over and there's a group of people, probably like 15-ish people, and they're in like old-timey attire, right?
Okay.
And I asked my mom, I said, do they do like enactments and stuff? Because I noticed that like there's like cannon and stuff on the way, like monuments and stuff on the way up there, because we drove past a little lookout thing. And she was like, no, I don't think so. Maybe. And I was like, oh, okay. And then we get down to the beach and, well, I mean, it looked like they were going to do a reenactment. And she was like, what are you talking about? I was like, all those people that are standing up there. And she looks up there and she's like, no one is there. And I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, well, like they used to, like the Underground Railroad ran here. Like she was pointing out the houses that were like original houses, like structures there. Like there was one main house. She said that they used to go through there. Like there was an entrance point and stuff. So she was telling me about that. And I was like, that is so crazy because I literally just saw what looked like a group of people in like old-timey attire, which was really, really strange. But not, like, for me, not really strange, but, I just didn't think anything of it. So then she was telling me, like, the history of it, like, kind of what you were talking about. Like, that was my first, like, impression of it. It was really, really surreal. Like, it was strange. Because I remember, like,
Yeah,
faces. Like, I could
really.
see, like, their actual, like, features.
That's crazy. Maybe you're clairvoyant.
I am. I'm clairvoyant, clairaudient, so I can see things sometimes if it feels like if they want to show me. And then a lot of the times it's like hearing things and stuff that kind of comes through to me. People try to talk to me.
Crazy. That's awesome. I
I mean,
wish.
it's not, it is. I mean, it's like, I'm not going to say like I'm a medium or anything like that, but it's scary,
Yeah,
especially if you don't build up you don't set those boundaries for yourself, then you're bombarded when, like, because in my first episode, I said I moved up here, it's so loud.
it's
And,
very loud.
and you have to put a wall up or you'll go crazy. Like, as much, like, there's so many like, spirits that are not rested or need help or just want someone to talk to or they're lonely or haven't crossed over or want you to reach out to someone or whatever, like, or don't even know that they've passed and they want to talk to you. If they can like sense it, then it's like they're like flies to shit. So
Oh,
it
that's
can get really
crazy.
overwhelming. Okay, well, we can wrap it up and I'll let you get to your out, but I really, really appreciate you coming on, talking to me about your Ghost Lake adventures. And
Of course, it was a blast to be on. I would love to be on in the future.
yeah, for real. And bring your roommate.
Yes,
Maybe
yes,
we can
I'm
go in the field and
in the field.
get some one-on-one. I'll bring a microphone. We'll go talk to spirits.
Yes,
Interview them. I don't know.
yes.
Some dumb shit. Whatever. But we can do some
I think
shit.
that'll be a lot of fun.
Just, I don't know. Stay classy.
Righty.
All right, I'll talk to you later.
All right, later.
All right, that was my third episode. I had my first guest. Thanks, guys. Hopefully next week I have some more interesting things to talk about. I'm glad you guys joined us, and I look forward to more creepy, interesting stories and interactions, maybe some future investigations. Like, follow, comment, share, and then next Friday I'll have a new episode for you guys. Thanks.